Today's collectible spot, we're having a look at the Mimobot Star Wars Jabba the Hutt. This is a USB storage device, actually a USB 2.0 storage device. It includes wallpapers, icons, and more digital extras for your enjoyment. Now, this is Jabba the Hutt. I would imagine him more from the original, well, episode 3, 4, and 5, or actually 4, 5, and 6. But actually, this is packaged in the Clone Wars packaging with the Darth Maul up at the top corner there. A slimy, grotesque character. I love it. Certainly on the back here. Collect them all. Find the mothership, though, at Mimoco.com of Series 8. Let's zoom in. We got Luke Skywalker, Slave Leia, Jabba the Hutt, Admiral Akbar. I don't know if I would have, if somebody was to give me an Admiral Akbar Mimobot and said, hey, you can use my storage device, no doubt somebody would need to say in the background, it's a trap! That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Although, I was going to say, if you're somebody that has an Admiral Akbar memory stick, and you put a virus or something on it that you're giving around to people, people are pretty much smart. They're going to know right away that something's going on. You might use something else. Just a little bit of suggestion to you. Use something other than Admiral Akbar. But that would be awesome, though. Here you go. Here's my USB. It's a trap! Awesome. Anyways, I'm getting way off topic here. You also can get Darth Vader Unmasked Mimobot, which I would love to get that one. Stormtrooper Unmasked Mimobot with actually Luke and or Han. There's Boba Fett, R2-D2, and finally, the very awesome Han Solo Mimobot with Carbonite carrying case. Ooh, so cool. Produced and designed on Earth. The rest of the galaxy, I'm not quite sure, but produced and designed on Earth by Mimoco. Having said that, what I'm going to do is take a break. I'm going to get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Star Wars Mimobot 8 gig USB of Jabba the Hutt. Stay tuned, guys. There's more heading your way. Just before having a look at Jabba the Hutt, the pamphlet that would be inside the Mimobot box. On the one side, actually, you see all the characters that Spot's already mentioned. However, if I flip it open, and there are some instructions on how to use the memory stick, how to remove it. But on the other side, some further adventures of the Star Wars Mimobots. You've got Hoth Luke, C-3PO, the Wampa, Snowtrooper, Lando, Yoda, Obi-Wan, Wicket, oh, that Wicket looks awesome, Jawa also looks awesome, Darth Maul, and then Leia as Bosch, I always get that name wrong, Bosch, Clone Captain Rex, and the TIE Fighter pilot. There's also some Proto Hoodie keychain accessories. Keep Mimobot warm, protected, and accessible. Available also at Mimoco.com. Moving that out of the way, let's have a look at Jabba the Hutt. Again, he looks so very, very cool. It's a shame that they couldn't have somehow made it where Jabba the Hutt was kind of this way, and then his head was up this way, kind of where it was more like, you know, Return of the Jedi. But I guess this is either from the deleted scene of Episode 4, where he's in, you know, in the back shuttle bay, or the back ship bay, or this is also Jabba the Hutt from Episode 1. He looks very cool, though. Very, very cool. He's got very tiny arms. Now, normally, the arms of a Mimobot would be right here, the arms and hands, but they've actually detailed further pieces here of the hand, holding one of the frogs, the other hand being right here as well. But some really nice details, right down to his slimy, gooey, gross mouth. Slime everywhere. If you haven't hit your quota yet for slime today, there you go. You've met today's quota and the quota for the next 4 or 5 days. Some slime. He could really, if you wanted to, clean his own eyes. Jabba, you've got a little sleep around you. Don't worry, I've got it. I don't know how Jabba sounds like some white guy, but he says, don't worry, I've got it, and he just proceeds to clean his own eyes. He's really grotesque, and I'm loving it. On the back, some details, growths and moles and everything else that would be making up Jabba the Hutt. Down below, the little indicator light when you plug in Jabba. And on the bottom there, 2012 Lucasfilm Limited. Now with Jabba, his face isn't down here, so when you take off the top of Jabba, you're going to have the Mimobot looks like that. I mean, the majority of his face is up here, which I can understand why, because he's a much longer character. But there's the Mimobot right there. You would put it into your system and access all the goodies. As with all Mimobots, the benefit of them is you're not only just getting them as a storage device, you're getting them because there's extra goodies inside here. Somewhere in, I'm going to say the vicinity of probably his first or second stomach. I don't even know how many stomachs Jabba the Hutt has. One is certainly enough for how much slime he produces. But somewhere here in his gut, there is wallpapers and avatars and whatnot. So having said that, Spot's actually going to get this plugged into his computer. Let's have a look at some of the goodies that come with Jabba the Hutt. Once you've fully extracted the Jabba the Hutt Mimobot, the contents that you'll get yourself some wallpapers, not only going for the mobile devices, which we'll just make these a little bit larger so you guys can see them. Not only do you get them for your mobile devices, but you also get them for your desktops as well, all the way up to a 1920 by 1080 size. And just as one of the examples, there is Jabba the Hutt right there, looking very grotesque. I love it. There's also Luke Skywalker. You'll also get yourself some sound bites, some icons. Just click on Windows here. I love this Biker Scout helmet right there. Of course, Admiral Akbar. It's a trap! Drive. There's also Princess Leia drive icon, Jabba device. I like this picture right here. This Mimo Akbar. Luke versus Vader. A lightsaber on its own certainly would be cool. Luke drive. These stylized characters, I'm digging quite a bit. That Biker Scout, awesome. Mimo Jabba. Even got a Rancor and Salacious Crumb right there. They also have Strangling Jabba right down there also. The thing is, if you have a lot of these Mimobots, which Spots seems to be picking up quite a bit of, the hardest part is just trying to figure out which ones you really want to use, because there are so many great choices to go by. Once again, some avatars that you can use. They're packed. And one thing I really like, again, is the fact that it's not just solely a storage device, which is really the majority of the reason why you're picking these up anyways, is that you need a storage device to put your stuff into, but also you're getting these really neat bonuses as well, and that's always a nice added bonus, but a really nice treat when you pick up the Mimobots. I am really digging these Star Wars Mimobots, and I gotta say, Jabba the Hutt turned out really nice. The detailing on him is extremely cool, and the fact that they were able to take such a large, grotesque character such as Jabba the Hutt and incorporate him into the Mimobot style of USB storage devices, I think they did a really good job. Jabba the Hutt is gross, he's grotesque. I would not have it any other way. If you're a fan of Star Wars and fan of Jabba the Hutt, you might maybe want to consider picking this up, and I'm going to provide the information down below to Mimobot's website. Today's collectible spot, we're having a look at the Star Wars Jabba the Hutt Mimobot. Certainly don't go anywhere, guys. Spot's going to have more collectible spots heading your way, and other spots are definitely heading your way as well. Thanks for watching. See you next time.